was writing in Nashville one day, and I met this guy named Danny Bear Mayo, and they wanted me to write with him, and I didn't know anything about him, and I was outside the door one afternoon at this this publishing company where I was working for, and I was outside the door, and I heard this song coming through the door, and the lyric goes, Broadway's like a sewer, bums and hookers everywhere. Why don't passed out on a sidewalk? Doesn't anybody care? Some say he's worthless, just let him be. But I for one would have to disagree, and so would his mama. And I thought, wow, that's such a deep thing, and it's in a song called Feed Jake. I don't even remember if I die before I wake. Feed Jake, he's been a good dog. And anyway, it was the first song this guy had written, and his name was Danny Mayo, and he made a lot of money in the video business when video stores first came out. He had 3 of them down in Gadsden, Alabama, and he was listening to the radio one night, and he said he heard Willie Nelson talking about songwriting, and Willie said, well, all songwriting is tell the truth and make it rhyme, and Danny thought, hell, I can do that, I'm moving to Nashville. So he loaded up his Rolls Royce, and he really had one, and he moved to Nashville. He had one of those bumper stickers on the back that says, my other car's a Mercedes, and it really was, you know. And usually that's on the back of a 55 rusted out Impala or something. Anyway, so we got together to write one day, and I kind of got to know him. We'd written a couple of songs that weren't really very good, but I liked him. He was very quirky and very different. And he actually bought me this guitar in Gadsden, Alabama at a pawn shop for $150. And the song I'm getting ready to play is the first song I wrote on. I've been playing it ever since on the road, 20-some years. But anyway, he wanted to write a song for Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard. Merle Haggard was my biggest influence, and so we thought, well, let's write a song for them. And so we did. We sat down and wrote a song, and he had this idea called Jesus and Mama, and he said, because the only thing we got to do, he didn't write any music or anything. He said he just kind of did words, but he said, I want to end the chorus with this I know. I said, why do you want to do that? He said, you know, like Jesus loves me, this I know. I said, what's that? He said, you don't know what that is? I said, I don't think so. He goes, what are you, a communist? I had heard it, but being Catholic, we probably didn't hear that a lot in the cradle necessarily. We heard different ones, I guess. It brings back nun nightmares of getting hit in the hand with brooms. Flashback there for a second. Anyway, so we sat down and wrote this song for Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard. We sent it to them, thought we'd written the perfect country and western song. And that's called pitching it. When you find out where they are, you just send it to them. And we were very excited for about 2 weeks until they pitched it back. That's not good. So this song laid around for 5 years, and I didn't know if anything would ever happen to it. And one day this group called Confederate Railroad recorded it and became their first #1 song. So this goes out to Willie and Merle. So. I made a wish upon a star that I could have a brand new car. I got tired of wishing, so I stole one. 17 and knew it all. My dreams were big, but my thoughts were small. So many roads, somehow I chose the wrong one. going